everybody, it's Chuck. I'm back for another video blog. I'm here in Hawaii at some beautiful sea cliffs, but in deference to my friend Aaron, I'm not going to reveal the location because he tells me lots of Hawaii's best locations are being spoiled by people revealing them to the world. So this one will remain a mystery. So today I want to talk about consistency in training and why that's so important. But before I get to that, I have a bone to pick, as I always have a bone to pick with these things. Today's is with my video editing guy. I'm mad at him. This kid annoys me. He's got me using this new camera today. I don't know shit about how it works. I was perfectly happy with my damn iPhone, but apparently the voice and the video don't match up or something, and he has to sync them. Boo-hoo. So he's telling me all this stuff, and he's like, you need to get a different camera to shoot the blog with. And I'm thinking, what the hell am I paying you for, dude? Just sync that shit up or something. So anyway, I'm using this new camera today, but basically the video kid, who I've known for 15 years, and I call him a kid, he's a 30-year-old grown-ass man now, and a strong one at that. I'll throw him a little bone there. He is strong. I'd like to turn him over my knee and beat his ass, but I don't think I could do it anymore. Anyway, he's a good guy, but he's working with a guy who doesn't know anything about technology, doesn't want to know anything about technology, and he's pressing my buttons by making me press buttons on new equipment. So hopefully this thing will work out and I won't have to hear anything more from him. But even my video guy knows the importance of consistency. He has been on me. He said, Chuck, I don't care if you only have 6 people that view your blog, shoot a year's worth of these things, and then we will evaluate where we are with it. Just be consistent with it for a year, and then we'll assess. So I respect that. I respect consistency in just about everything you do in life. I don't think much of anything comes easily, at least not anything good. And pretty much everything you want to do requires hard work over a long period of time. So it's especially important with training. And I wanted to make an analogy actually to the New England Patriots, who just won the Super Bowl. Now, love them or hate them, and I realize there's probably more people out there that hate the New England Patriots than love them by far, but love them or hate them, the secret to their greatness has been consistency over time. Everybody knows about the 6 Super Bowl appearances and 4 championships, but what isn't talked about so much is 9 AFC title game appearances. I believe that's over the last 12 years. 9 AFC title game appearances. Obviously, they won 6 of those and advanced to the Super Bowl. But year in and year out, they win enough games to make the playoffs, to give themselves an opportunity. People talk about luck and how they may have gotten lucky in this Super Bowl with that goal line interception. All of that's true. I'll buy all of that. But they put themselves in a position to have good luck. They've been in this position so many times that they've experienced bad luck a number of times too. Both of those Super Bowl losses to the New York Giants were filled with unlucky moments for the New England Patriots. But by going back time after time after time, they're in a position where they're going to get their share of wins. So, you know, over time they've won the 4 Super Bowls. Could have just as easily really been 5 or 6 if every break would have gone their way, but all of the breaks don't ever go your way. So that's why consistency is important. And with your training, you have to stack workout after workout on top of each other to build something over time. You don't break PRs 50 pounds at a time. Usually you'll have little 5 and 10 pound PRs. And over time they add up. You know, you might be, I'm sure anybody who's training a long time can remember milestones like a 135 squat, and then a 225 squat, and a 315 squat. These are 1 plate aside, 2 plates aside, 3 plates aside, the type of milestones that kind of look good on the bar. But you just don't go from 2 plates to 3 plates overnight. You sneak up on it over time with little PRs. And you can't do that if you miss a lot of workouts, if you're injured all the time. It's just impossible to string together the type of consistent training that will lead to PRs over time. If I had to pick one attribute that a person could have in their training, it would be consistency. It wouldn't be the type of program you're on. I know I did my last vlog on training routines. You can use any number of training routines, and if you are consistent over time, good things are going to happen. It wouldn't even be genetic factors. Genetics certainly help, but they don't do you any good if you don't get in the gym. So, paired with consistency is what I like to call my golden rule of training. And this took me a long time to come up with, many years of trial and error to arrive at a golden rule of training that I really try to follow in all my workouts. And here it is. While I believe in the value of planning your workouts in advance, and I very much do, you know, I like to write my progression down in a little notebook, know exactly what weight I'm planning on hitting at a given workout and for how many reps. And I'll map this out over 12-week cycles. Usually traditional linear progression type stuff that I'll talk about in a future vlog. But I map these training sessions out well in advance and have numbers in mind that I want to hit. But when I go in the gym on a particular day, I realize that those numbers that I wrote down are not set in stone. You absolutely have to listen to your body on a given day. And more often than not, I will dial back rather than jump ahead of the plan. It's very rare that I jump ahead and do more than the plan calls for. But if I'm not feeling it for whatever reason, I won't hesitate to drop the weight a little bit, even adjust the rep target. Usually I like to stay within the rep target and I'll just adjust the weight down to make my target number of reps. But it's so much better to dial back a little and hit all your reps for that day than to miss a bunch of reps, which is, I think, destroys your confidence more than just using a little bit less weight and saying, well, that didn't feel too bad, maybe I could have used more, you know. Not good to miss a bunch of reps, or worse yet, injure yourself in the process of trying to press forward when you're just not feeling it, to make target reps with a given weight that you wrote down in some notebook. It's a plan. It's not the Dead Sea Scrolls or something like that that can be altered. So, consistency over time, the golden rule, save a little bit for next time. When in doubt, save a little bit. Now, there are those rare occasions when you want to push forward and milk everything you can out of a training session. I like those rare instances to occur in a meet setting where you have judges and, you know, your lifts can be deemed worthy of passing or not by impartial judges. But occasionally that day happens in the gym, and I would say, you know, if it's an all-time PR and you're just really feeling it and you want to go for it, and it's a gym training session and it's not scheduled and you think you're going to make it, you know, that day might not ever come around again. So on those rare instances, I would say jump ahead of the plan. But by and large, I would not make a habit of doing more than what is written down in the notebook. And frequently, I would do a little bit less. There's no harm in that. Live to fight another day. So I kept the vlog purposely a little bit short for today. This is my last one from Hawaii. I wanted everybody to see the beautiful scenery behind me. And just remember, consistency in your training, and the only way to be consistent is to show up every time and do what you can not to get injured in the gym. Injuries will derail your training faster than anything else. So if it means doing a little bit less than you had planned, don't worry about it. There's another workout right around the corner. Show up, you'll be better next time. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy the beautiful scenery. Later.